My journey with Cedrus began 10 years ago when I decided to hang up my corporate boots, and whatever money I had, I said I need to invest wisely so that my retirement is taken care of, and that's how my journey with Cedrus began.
In the same lines, I also retired from the army after 36 years of service, and there was some liquidity post-retirement, and seeing how Aarti was sort of managing her finances and Cedrus was doing a great job, I had no choice but to jump in, and I've never regretted that. So that's how my journey began with Cedrus.
Of all the things I enjoy about Cedrus is our quarterly conversations with Nilesh. He comes over, it's very informal. We get to know a lot about what's happening in the financial world. He dumbs it down to a level where we can understand what's happening. And it's not just all about our investments, but it's like very, very interesting to hear about current things and also how then it interacts with our investments. And it also gives us great ideas without feeling pressured to invest, to actually, think about how we want to manage our finances.
Absolutely. In fact, it's a very, very informal kind of association, and one can talk with Nilesh and Ayush almost, as a friend, and without being sort of, very, very scared or apprehensive about, what you intend to do. So yeah, so I think this is the relationship that sort of works, because we're able to kind of put across our sort of worst fears, and most of them are allayed by both Nilesh and Ayush, and we haven't looked back ever since.
My biggest win and also my funnest win was actually getting into the stock market with the safety net of advice from Cedrus on where I should invest my money. And yet I have the joy of actually going online into my Demat account and buying and selling shares. So that's the part I love the most about, and that's where I've got a lot of returns also, apart from all the other returns with mutual funds and everything else with Cedrus. This is the fun part.
I also was a little cautious because I had no idea about the stock market, but after seeing Aarti's portfolio do remarkably well, I also took the plunge. And there have been a lot of scripts that have done well because of Cedrus's advice, and of course I have not cashed out on any as yet, but it's doing very well, and I can see that in the quarterly reviews as well as on the app. So absolutely great going, and I'm liking it thus far. Yeah.
Everything that happens in the news, I'm able to now relate to how it's going to affect the financial market. And that's been a very, very big learning for me.
Patience. You have to be patient for your money to grow, for your money to sort of compute, which Cedrus has taught me. And I think, that's a very, very sort of sound advice.
Secure.
As safe as in a house.
Customized, very secure, and very ethical.
Yeah, I would like to sort of echo the same sentiments and also add that, based on very, very sound fundamentals.
I like the most about Cedrus is they are very transparent, and they also do not pressurize you into making investments. It's all very, very, soft. They're in touch with you when you need them, and they let you be when you really don't want to be disturbed. And that's the part that I like the most. And I am always on top of how my portfolio is doing, whether I have the time or not. Ayush is like knocking on my door every 3 months saying, hey, it's time for a quarterly review. And whether you like it or not, he's going to be at it till you actually set up that review and have that review with Nilesh.
I think I'm, very secure and I feel very safe because I think Cedrus has very strong fundamentals. They sort of have a think tank which goes into what is the current sort of situation, not only in India but all over the world. So their advice and the way they sort of invest your money is absolutely secure, and I feel very very sort of safe and happy that I chose to sort of invest with Cedrus, and feel very good. Yeah.
What stress?
No, I mean, I don't know. I've been a little sort of different in that sense. I used to never feel stressed about whether there was or there is money, and thankfully, it's worked out well for me. And with Cedrus, this is sort of multiplied many times. So there was no stress. Now the stress is, completely disappeared.